G'day and welcome to another episode of Kiwi Car Life. And this may come as a shock to you all, but believe it or not, after 22 years, I am no longer a single man. My girlfriend Angel is absolutely perfect in every single way except she drives an ex-rental 2012 Hyundai i30 1.6 petrol 4-speed automatic with 242,000 Ks, which as the girlfriend of Kiwi Car Life is simply unacceptable. So, for Valentine's Day, I secretly bought her a new car and her reaction when I revealed it to her was priceless.
It all began a few weeks ago when my friend Jono, who owns the BMW M3 I raced around Taupo, bought an Audi TT for his fiancée. As the car was in Wellington and he's in Auckland, me and Angel were going to hold on to it till he could fly down. We picked it up and drove from Whangarei to Featherston in convoy to visit her nana, and she absolutely loved it. It had power she'd missed after years of crummy Hyundai ownership, a top-down experience she'd never had, and features like cruise control, auto lights, and a Bose stereo system for those white girl bangers. Which got me thinking, Jono needed the TT in Auckland, and Angel wanted a convertible. Was there some way that I could combine the two tasks? As I'm more of a BMW guy, I decided if I was going to do this, then I'd have to get her a Z4, preferably a facelift one at that. They look better and have the same N52 as my 130i, so I'd at least know how to fix it if it broke. I initially found one in Christchurch, however, the roof didn't work and it had been written off and repaired after a tree fell on it. I decided it was just too much effort. But after scrolling a little bit further down, I eventually found a nice dark blue one in Whangarei. It had M Sport seats, mats, steering wheel, suspension and wheels, so was quite a nice spec and had only one lady owner in New Zealand. With everything looking good and my wallet feeling a little bit lighter, later that week I hit the road north in the TT.
I can absolutely see why Angel really loved this Audi TT when she drove it from Whangarei over to Featherston. And I mean, at heart, it's just a Mark V Golf GTI, but being able to put the roof down, push this little button down here and put the spoiler up at the back, through these swooping corners here, oh, it clings on really nicely, eh? What a fun car, it's so excellent. Oh yeah, and there is one more thing I love about the Audi. Turn traction control off all the way, put it in manual mode, mash the brake, mash the accelerator. And it has really terrible launch control.
Having arrived in Auckland mid-afternoon, I delivered the Audi to a happy new owner, had dinner with some friends and got an early night, ready to get on the move again the next morning. At 7 AM, we took the toll road north, and a couple of hours later I saw Angel's new car for the first time.
My little baby. There it is.
It wasn't perfect. The wheels were hammered, there was a big dent in the bonnet, and the front bumper had clearly been smacked into a few curbs while angle parking. But mechanically, it seemed to check out, so I signed the paperwork and we hit the road.
Well, here we are, driving what is soon to be my girlfriend Angel's new BMW Z4. And what a lovely wee car it is. It doesn't really have any major issues. The coolant light was coming on every now and then, and I checked the level and it was full, so I think the level sensor's gone. One of the park light bulbs is gone, that's what that little light there in the dash is. The brakes are a bit squeaky, and there's kind of a grinding noise from back here somewhere. When I was driving on the motorway and you came next to a concrete barrier, you could hear a kind of scraping noise. I think actually the heat shields over the rear brakes are rubbing on the rotors. I think that's what it is. It needs a while of fitness as well because the dealer didn't have time to get a WOF on it. So he asked if I could do it, and he gave me a discount for the bother of me having to go get a WOF. So yeah, that's kind of the rundown on the car. But then in terms of driving it, I've had so much fun driving it back. I do miss the cruise control from the TT, and I miss the snappiness of the transmission and the, a little bit of extra power, but overall this is really good. And despite the fact the dealer kindly put some new double coin Chinese tyres on the front, which aren't the best, and they were overinflated to 42 psi, so initially when I drove it, I was like, why is the ride so bad? Now it actually rides pretty well. It handles beautifully, makes a lovely noise. That's the Z4. Now it's time to get it home and get it polished up and fix a couple things on it before I go and reveal it to my, I'm sure, very excited girlfriend.
I replaced all 4 brake rotors and pads to stop the squealing and confirmed the rear dust shields were grinding on the rotors, so I bent them out of the way. It only had water going through the cooling system, so we drained and refilled it with proper coolant and replaced the faulty level sensor. And finally, after a service, warrant of fitness and registration extension, the car was almost completely ready to go. In the future, I'll replace the park light and wipers and remove the stupid Japanese toll card reader that talks to you. And finally, I took to cleaning off the bugs from driving home and clay barring and polishing the paintwork. Thankfully, the dealer had already done most of the work for me, but with a bit more elbow grease, it started to look really stunning. The carbon black paint gleamed with that pretty blue fleck, and with just half an hour until Angel was due to get home from work on Valentine's Day, I hit the road. Well, there we go. I've managed to get almost everything done. Unfortunately, I completely ran out of time to do anything to the interior. So we got no choice but to just get to Angel's house and try and beat her before she comes home from work, and then do the big reveal. But the outside is looking fantastic. It's sitting outside ready to go. She just messaged me to let me know that she's leaving work. Now we're just going to look for a little brown Hyundai out here. She just drove past. She should be over there somewhere.
I am dying.
Happy Valentine's Day, babe.
What?
No good?
No! Oh my gosh! I drove past and I was like, there's a car in my car park. It's my car.
There's your car.
Are you serious? Are you serious?
Yeah. I told you I'd get you out of that old Hyundai. This is why I went all the way to Auckland.
Oh my gosh, what?
I went all the way to Auckland to pick this up. I didn't fly back.
You didn't fly back?
No, I didn't.
Where have you been hiding this?
That's why I've been saying you've been able to see it, you just didn't know it was there.
Where?
It was just down the road. But you wouldn't have known it was yours. But you were hooning along, and I'm a little bit scared, but in general, I'm actually very impressed that you can just get in a brand new car you've never driven before and just thrash it down this road. Well, there we go, babes. What do you think of your new car?
I'm speechless. It is like, I'm shocked. I'm still processing. It is amazing. So beautiful. It drives so much nicer than my Hyundai.
Bit better than the Hyundai.
Oh, it's just amazing. I'm the luckiest girl in the world. Like, what is my life? Like,
Your reaction was pretty funny when you
I can't.
when you figured out it was yours. You're like, what's this black car doing in my car park?
I was like, no.
Super funny.
So, yeah.
Anyway, so now me and Angel are little BMW buddies, and
How good.
yeah. Thanks for watching this episode of Kiwi Car Life. It was a little bit different to normal, but it was a bit of fun. Good road trip, and a cool car for my little kitty.
So nice.
So thanks for watching, and we will look forward to seeing you again next time.
Bye.